All right, day 2 since we now attempted to red Loctite that arm again. The first day, I knew it was probably gonna give me some trouble because I felt like it was already loosening up. Well, because I couldn't really get into a good, you know, sort of torque position. And that he just ran. All right, where's the other dog? He's usually out here. Where'd he go? Did he went out already when I was talking? I don't see him. He probably went out already. I thought I just saw him a second ago. Here! I only see Donut. Normally the other dog, he's right on his tail. Come here! Only Donut's here. It's weird. Visually, I just saw him like a split minute ago. Oh well. He left. They always come back anyway. Because that's where the food is. Ugh. It's weird. He always shows up here. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Why don't you go over there? What is he doing? Why is he over here on this side? Is he up to something? What are you up to? Look at him. He's smiling. What are you up to? Hope he didn't do anything to my scooter. Knowing him, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, I even put this little pool thing to help barricade him. Oh, look at that. We got Cookie Monster watching my scooter for me. Cookie Patrol. Cookie Patrol, thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Alright, let's just check this out and let's see how it did. First of all, I always look at that. Well, one good thing is no pee stain, right? So, I think we did a really good job on the reflectors. By the way, I didn't get a chance to show you the finished product yesterday because I guess I'm out of time recording. I spent most of my time telling you what I'm about to do, and then when I actually do it, the recording is already done. So, that wasn't cool. Alright, so it's been 24 hours. We didn't really touch this. And let's check this out. First of all, let me get all these little dirt off it. Was that a dead bumblebee? Poor thing. Alright, we know this one didn't have any issue. We didn't do any more blue Loctite for this one. We got the mirrors positioned where we wanted to. You know, I was told also by a customer here, as I was asking, he said it might be the fact that you might have your bar and mirror gripping to that little actual plastic white throttle right here, right? And that's true, right? We have exposed white throttle as well as the rubber 1/2 inch here, so it might actually grip part of that white throttle part, but I would figure it'll probably dig the metal first before it digs the white throttle. See how it's, oh man, lithium that actually doesn't do that cool at all when it dries. Look at that, it's got some white tar lithium in there as well. See here, stick again. So maybe I have to work it or what, huh? Work it. I think over time maybe probably loosen up for us, because things usually wear out. You know, this part right here hopefully will wear out some more. But the mirror looks awesome. Alright, so this guy here, he's stiff. He's good. He hasn't turned on this. And you know what's amazing is these guys here, they would normally flex up and down. Remember last time before we had the JB weld on there? So I'm really grateful that those guys did not move because they were going through a lot of torque. This is a lot of torque. It's like socket wrench. So that red Loctite in addition to this one. Now this one here, he was pre-loose before any red Loctite. So we're hoping the only thing that's holding him back would be the red Loctite for us. So let's check it out. So far, he's still good, right? But we're not having to move the mirror anymore, so we'll leave it alone. We're not going to try to force it. You can see here, some of the red Loctite actually got on the surface of this a little bit, which I'm okay with that. You see that little gliss right there? I'm not sure that's still red Loctite, still kind of wet looking. But whatever it is, it gave us a nice little splat around. You can see here on the other side as well. A little glistering red Loctite gap wedge between here. See that? See that right there? Looked like it sandwiched it together, pancaked it, which is perfect. We'll leave that alone, do its thing. So we're not having to adjust the mirrors anymore, so that's a good thing. However, what we are going to do, oh, by the way, here it goes. Let's check out, well, let me bring it all the way out, show you. Look at the stars. Does this remind you of anything? The color code? The gray. I'm becoming more and more like a CHP. Doesn't that remind you of the symbol of a badge? Like, you know, not the symbol of a badge, but most cops' cars have that little gray star. So unless this was previously owned by a law enforcement, right? It looks so much like a cop scooter, which I'm cool with that. You know, people won't give me any trouble. And in fact, I actually stopped a bunch of cars before, but then again, it was a real CHP behind me too that might have caused it. But I think they thought maybe this guy's in training. That's why he doesn't have the uniform on. He only has his sandals and some shoes. And I look back and the cop goes, I think they're waiting for us. I'm thinking, really? Are you sure not just you? You really need me to come with you? Yeah, he goes, yeah. Gave me that insurance nod there, only because I didn't have the reflector. I was confident enough that no one's gonna really mess with it here. It's so hidden back here. I even left the keys back here. So let's go and bring this guy in, than usual. Put his flap down. Who knows? We might get so much done today. We might even start the process of, you know what, putting this guy together. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, I want to see him scraping these guys here. That's what I don't want to do. All right, let's go and put this guy here. There's hair in here that shouldn't have been in there in the first place. I don't even know how. I'm not sure in the manufacturer because it's made in China, so the quality's not always up to there. Not all, but for the most part. Trying to make themselves a quick buck. Repeat business is not the thing, I guess, or word of mouth business. All right, so mass production of everything. $100 for a cover. You expect it to be like really top notch, you know, clean, like the Bentley of covers. All right, so let's give this guy a rollout. We're gonna troubleshoot the alarm today. I only see any reason. Also, what was it? I just want to show you the cooler. You know, where I hook onto. Here, I'll show you. Right there, it actually snapped off both of them. So I had to put another one in there. So hopefully you guys can see it. Can't be there to show you, but right there. So I just put another tie strap there. So that was it. I just put one tie strap this time. I think it should be fine. But it's looking good. Yep. Our battery's good to go. What's our battery reading at? 13 something. 13.2 or 13.1 now. So it's good to go. Let's go ahead and yank this guy forward and backward. So let me go and put him here on our tripod. We're gonna roll him out to the front of the garage, the working area. So the scooter's almost ready pretty much. We just gotta put the front cover, and if we can get the remote start to work, it'll be just icing on the cake. If not, then so be it. And then maybe next week we'll continue to replace the bleeder bolt, and eventually it has to be the bleeder bolt or it has to be the whole brake assembly. One of the two's got to go, and we'll find out the truth eventually. So let me make sure this is tight. Don't want it to fall while we're rolling. All right, you guys, see the mirrors there, full splendoredness. Nice, huh? Cup holder. So I'm gonna rock it forward. Sorry, you're gonna see my ortho spine belt giddy up here. Just see a few. It's pretty amazing. I'll show you there a little bit. This is a $1,500 belt. Lucky insurance covered it. Can you imagine? Look at that. Belt's real fine. It triggers. I mean, it just acts the way to help protect your back. It's not your typical warehouse belt, I guess, to be able to charge you $1,500 or build insurance that much, or maybe just overbilling. But yep, they sure make a lot of money. Whole industry to taking care of your back. You know, you rely on your back for everything, even brushing your teeth. You can't even wipe yourself without having back issues. Alright, so I'm backing up. As soon as I get around the corner here, I can make my turn. Alright, there we go. I'm going to lift myself off of this so you don't have to worry about seeing my back anymore. Alright, so part 2, and that's trying to... I don't want to touch my mirror. So far he's stabilizing good, so I don't want to mess that good thing up. Alright, so here we go. The color's back anyway, at least, right? I just got cleaned this little toothpaste looking thing. I think it's from the what do you call that? The lithium grease. Turned white on you. I'm not sure if I got enough spray in there or what, but I thought you know, you don't even have to use a, you know, throttle thing on this, and it still works fine, but for some reason mine stays on there. I didn't see this truck here before. How come there's a truck here? Interesting. We never parked a truck here. Oh, I guess because electric car now, we're probably not going to use the truck so much. Alright. Should we use this to help us go forward? I think we can. Alright guys. We're going to drive out of here. So much easier to drive out than push out. Well, I could push out, but just my excuse is start the engine again. So let me put you guys here in my special ortho spine belt. Turn on the key. There you go. You guys probably can't see it, huh? Alright, the kill switch is always on. Hold this down. Tap it one time. Look at that. Quick, 1 second. No! Out! I forgot the dog's here. He's always liking to scratch things. Out! That guy's got some nerves. Alright, I don't want him to keep barking. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this guy. Pull him around. Look at him. Oh, were you gonna stop us? Dang. You in what army, buddy? We're rolling you over. Move! Alright. There he comes. Alright, let me open the gate. Give a little karate kick here for a second. Alright, the gate's wide open. Alright, here we go. God, I want to take it for another quarter turn. I mean, another ride really bad. Oh, I think I deserve it. No. Here we go. Let's just park this for right now because we got to really get the alarm troubleshoot it and put the front panel on. And then we should be good to go. We definitely should be good to go. So let me see if I can back this out in case my sister needs to pull the electric car out. I don't have to move my stuff again. So, where's Donut? I know that little fat guy can't squeeze out of this gate, but this little fox can. He can get throughout anything. Okay, let me start him up. Just ride up the driveway a little bit. By the way, you can see the mirrors. They look good. They really look good. I just need to clean them up a little bit though. There's not really touching. If I touch this right here, you'll see the RPM work again. Watch. What I'm doing is reaching down here, just kind of touch the bushels of wire, sort of. Look at that. Oh, no, I wish I could just have a little thing that just push it like that, right? There we go. See that? It jumps. See the RPM jumps? All right, here we go. I'm gonna run you over. Yeah, you better be afraid. Ugh. I'm not gonna run you over. You're lucky this time. Go in peace. All right. Oh my God, I'm talking with a dog now. Here we go. All right, buddy. I think he's getting used to it now. So let me park it right here then. All right, there we go. Let me lock the gate so he doesn't make a scene. All right, go in. Donut! Donut! He's probably all the way in that corner there knowing Donut. All right. I don't know where he went. I don't think he could escape. There we go. Cool. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, Paul. Raise the garage up. Let's get started. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna try to tap the wires that APM was talking about. We might have an opportunity there. Is it raining? Oh, that was weird. That was like particles of plastic for what the sky looked like it's raining though. I hope not, but it's not a big deal. It's not like we're, you know, we got a lot of parts out here. We can just roll it really quickly here. So here we go. Oh yeah, I want to show you some the whole. Yeah, here it goes. Too bad I don't have it where a light or something can shine on it. But there it is. There's the reflector rims. You guys see it? Doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of blanded in there. Daylight doesn't look that, you know, crazy or nothing like that, or awesomeness. But the purpose of it is at nighttime. Actually, these guys look way better, actually, right here, daytime. So these guys didn't cost me that much. But you can see the shine about to certain reflection hits it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, what I did with the stars, where I kind of like it that way. Look at it. It actually didn't make it look like a girl. Now it looks like more like a guy's ride. I thought I was afraid to make it look like a girl's car, but now it looks like more like a CHP bike still. So not bad off, huh? From that little chip mark there we had, I got covered. See there? And they will reflect just the same. So looking forward to it. Now I can't really get access to the bushels of wire that I need. So let me bring a chair and see what I can do. Because in order to tap that alarm wire, we need to get access to the stator. So let's see here. Now I wouldn't put my arm in here yet because the exhaust is now still hot from the warm-up. But I could probably get it. That's right over there somewhere. Bummer. Too bad I had this cover on there already, huh? Let's see if I can get it through the cover. Remember we got that little vent hole? I got it on the center kickstand, right? Yeah, I do. This key is sometimes clicks and sometimes doesn't. Look at that. Oh, another intermittent issue here. Oh, there it goes. I'm not sure if I should spray some lube in this or what's the deal. Oh yeah, put some lithium grease on there, I guess. Think it'll stay well lube. Just kind of spray it on there. Lithium grease. That or WD-40, really. Probably WD-40 would be better for it. Let's do that. We have not sprayed our components that needs WD-40. So here we go. All this stuff here can be WD-40. So I'm going to use the wide mouth again. Get most of the coverage supposedly. Alright, I think that's good enough. There we go. That one's WD-40. And I think that's about it. The joints that needs to be WD-40 the most. Alright, so the bushels of wire that we're talking about is right here actually. Let me get this outside. I might be able to get it, look. You can see it somewhat here. Oh, UPS is here. I got how many package? 1, 2? Cool deal. Yeah, I'm sitting that lock back. Oh boy. One's 25 pounds. Oh. One's like 10 pounds or something?
One's 10 pounds.
That's like a, you know, it's funny, they send me a lock and they've got me giving me the combination to it. So I'm like, how am I going to use this, guy?
That's hilarious.
It is. It's an open box. I can't expect much. Take care. All right. Oh, no, yeah. UPS guy. Take it. Come on. Let's go inside. Yeah, let's go here. Put it in my room. Put it in my room. Put it in my room for me. Yeah, this is a receptionist. Thank you. All right. That's what I love about it. Easy come, easy go. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead now. Shoot, since the cup holder's here, it's kind of hard to keep the seat up actually now I realize. Let's see if I can turn this guy upward. Maybe they'll let me have the seat back. Somewhat. Actually he does. He holds the seat like right here. Keep in mind though, this is inclined too, so I don't have the vertical spot here. But yeah, I think I could probably get to that. It's just a little bit more difficult than having this whole cover off, unfortunately. But that's what we gotta do, and that's what we gotta do. Let's do it. We gotta get the alarm tap. And then APM recommended to put the orange wire back to where it would have been. So let's look for a few things here. Get a little shop rag now for my nose. All right. We gotta get those little tester ones. Now this is information I just got from APM, so it has something to do with breaking the CDI side of it. So we're not gonna worry about making the wires yet until we know for certain. Now once we know for certain, then I might have to remove that whole front panel off, and if that's the case, I might consider putting that black side in and drilling that hole, so knock all the birds out one more removal step, right? But in the meantime, where are my jumper wires? Maybe I have it in here. Or maybe I have it somewhere. I thought I might have it in here, if anything. So I also lost my H5. I cannot find it since yesterday. So you know how things are. They'll come around, right? But H5 is important because we need that to remove our brakes. If we need to remove our brakes, I mean, see there, I'm missing my H5. I thought maybe slip into one of these big ones here. I couldn't find it, or maybe I put it somewhere else, or maybe misplaced these guys. But nope, H5 is not even available. What to do? Where are you, jumper cables? You know, I might take off this belt because one good thing about this belt, it helps me hold the phone while I'm riding. But other than that, it makes me like breathe less, and with less oxygen coming in your system, you feel more tired. So that's what's happening to me. So I'm about to take this off and just lay it on the dryer. It's like I can't breathe. I think I did it too tight. I might have the waistline of one of those females, you know, waistline things. That's not what I want. All right, so I'm still trying to find those jumper cables. I miss. You know, I gotta find them because those are the key that allows us to tap those wires without having any problems. So let me go find them real quick here. I'm not sure where I probably had it last, but we will find them. I found everything else that we couldn't use. That's dumb. All right, we'll find it. We'll find it. It's my fault that probably was misplaced somewhere that should have been. Huh. Let's see if I have it. Maybe in here. The red Loctite's in here. Yeah, I'm not still testing yet because I'll have to rearrange the mirror. But when I do, then we'll test it out of how those mirrors are doing for us. And we'll find out. So, till then. This is nice. So let me go inside. Maybe I've actually brought it back in the room or something. So I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. My test cables, they're right there. They're just hidden behind this guy here. Always be like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, it seems much easier just to go ahead and remove the seat cover, I guess. I don't know. I really hate debating. Or I could just kind of break this guy off here and try to reach for that wire again. Let's try to do that because I realize now we have to put the battery on and everything like that. It might be a pain in the butt. But you know what? If we pop a fuse, we're going to have to do that still anyway. So, all right, let's just go ahead and cut that guy's strap off. First thing first. And then we will jump the wires. And let's see if we can get our remote start to work. I will be thoroughly impressed. So here we go. Just got to reach over there. I can see it right now. There we go. Snapped already. There we go. Poor guy snapped out there. It's the only thing that's holding it. Put it outside for a second. And let's go get the butt connector there. There's the wire there. It's going to be an RSA. See how you have the skunk wire? But originally it's blue and white. Hopefully you guys can see it. See how originally it's blue and white and then it comes to black and white again? So we're going to split that guy. So I believe this one, the black and white one, goes to the stator. And then the blue one, I'm sorry, the black and white one goes to the CDI. And then this end right here is the blue and white wire. That comes from the stator. So we're going to take the stator one. So let me see if I can break the bullet connector here. Just pull it apart. See if I can pull it apart. Oh, better do it with two hands. Don't want to take any chances. If I break the connection, it'll be a little harder just to solder in there. I have to remove everything. So better safe than sorry, guys. So let me go ahead and try to reach in there and just take out what I need to take out. There it is. Give me a second here. I'll get you guys back in view. There we go. That wasn't hard. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap the pink wire to the one coming from the stator, and then we're gonna tap the black and white wire going to the gray wire, supposedly. So instead of splitting it in the front end, we're gonna try to see if this one resolves in the back end. It's just a good test to see if actually these are the ones that's causing it or not. So let's go and get signed this here. So the way we have again the color codes, we have blue and black, right? Unfortunately, we don't have a blue and black here, but we do have a black here. So we'll reference the black one as our skunk wire. That's gonna go to our gray wire. I think we might even have, yeah, two blacks. We're gonna need all extension we can, right? So let's go and hook that guy up. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and clip him onto our blue wire here. And then he can just pretty much lay out here on the surface. That's fine too. And then let's go to the next one here. Next one, I guess we're going to use white wire. Okay, so let's see here. White and yellow, I guess. Or let's see. Or we can just use the red wire. That'll be two different color. The red wire is going to go a pink wire. The black one's going to go to a solid gray wire. So it's kind of like their offset of colors, right? Or their washed out color version. So there we go. So this is going to go to the blue wire. Okay, let's make sure it doesn't touch. Make sure it doesn't touch the black wire. So I'm going to try to get the insulator deep down in there. There we go. Keep them closed from each other. All right, so I think I got a good grip on them now. And then here is, oh, I'm gonna need probably a third extension. Doesn't seem like it's gonna reach. That's fine. All right, then what we're gonna do is make sure that our black wire here is still connected. And at the same time, I'm probably gonna troubleshoot this guy here to see what's going on with him, why his gauge cluster is not working. It's kind of hard to determine that unless you know, get a really good jitter on it. So maybe I'll need like some kind of maybe a pick tool or something. Maybe try and jiggle the wires or something. But we'd need to peel the bouquet off again. So let's do that. We're going to put the orange wire back to its original location. Pretty much on the alarm side. There we go. Just peel that bouquet of glorious wire to do. There we go. So we got the orange wire here. See, it's going to this corner normally, right? So we're gonna put the orange wire back. Hopefully we don't pop a fuse. It'll be hard to change it now if the fuses pop. Literally, I don't know how we're gonna get our finger in there. I'll probably have to go underneath there to change the fuse. Or maybe it's somewhere visible here where the cover is, who knows? Speaking of cover and stuff like that, we might wanna fix this guy here with a little super glue. Or even just regular glue will probably do the trick with this guy too. All right, so let's go ahead and get our pick tool. We need the pick tool anyway. So let's do that. There we go. Does the trick. Little snot out there. Excuse me, guys. My nose is near the grass. Is allergy. I took the pill. Been sleeping with the pill. You know, if I go without it, oh, I can't sleep. The pollen's at its all-time high here in California. That's why my probably favorite choice of probably city to live in. Unfortunately, it's a trade-off because you can't ride an open motorcycle in Seattle. It rains too much. Or a scooter. It's just hard to do it because of the rain. All right, so let's go and pull this guy. In fact, you know what? Let's test out the harness again. Let's just make sure. Let's see if we can get the excuse me. All right, the cage is not on because there's something holding it, of course. So you shake it. Let's see which wire actually controls it. See that? Comes on, right? So I just moved this wire here, but then again, might move that wire here. So let's find out. Say this wire controls the gauge. Okay, now I'm going to do this. I'm going to test it out. Turn it off again. I'm going to see if we unplug which wire actually out of the two here controls the RPM. Again, these shows a signal. I understand that. So let's see if this one will even get the gauge to work or not. So somewhere maybe here that's intermittent. We might have a bad connection or solder. So that one's removed. Let's see. Okay, we still have our lights here. See if anything here works. Okay, see that? Our battery meter still works. See that? Look at that. Just me by jiggling this. Look at that. I can almost play with the needle, but just going like this. That's crazy. Just moving this guy around. Also flickering the lights here, it seems like. So I'm not sure what this wire will do. Alright, so in the meantime, let's test our alarm out first and then we'll troubleshoot this guy here, the intermittent issue. Because we have to get things situated first, right? So let's go ahead and pull the orange wire out the, you know, blank slot. We put him in the little dummy slot, right? Just to keep him from harm's way. Now we need him back. We need him to go back to where he's supposed to be. So we're going to put him back in our black ignition wire. So here's our orange wire here. So here we go. We're going to pull him out. There we go. Fix him back up. Give him back his hook. Give him back his swag. Alright, then we're going to make sure we know exactly where he goes. He's going to go in this way. He needs to go into this slot right here. This is his slot. Okay, he's going to come back in. There you go. There he goes. He's got it now. These guys dang. Okay, so we got the orange wire back to where it was. Now it's time to jump our gray wire. This is going to be a toughie one. We're going to have to trick it a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to manipulate. We're going to bring back our gray. We're going to bring back our gray. See which one's the best way to do this. Okay, since it's all connected here, Ray, we're going to jump back our skunk wire here by connecting these two guys here, the gray and pink, together, even though they were previously used for the alarm, right? But as far as it knows, it's together now. Okay, so in order to do that one, let's go ahead and open that one up. Let's take them out. Okay, so just kind of remember it. The gray wire in the corner and the pink wire in the middle. There we go. There's gray wire. There we go. There's the pink wire. So I believe these guys are connected. This gray wire here, he's coming in from this guy right here. So when he comes over here, he's connected now. The whole skunk wire is together now again. Now it's up to us to feed two lines or probe it to those 2 gray wires there. And that should be it. So we're gonna hold these guys together. Not even sure how I can link these guys together without hopefully damaging them. See, they can actually slide interlinkly if you do it right. I feel like, see there? They're linked. Alright, so those guys are kind of like, we call them, see that? They're stuck. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we got those guys linked. We're gonna go and put this guy back in his socket. Okay, hopefully again, like it said, don't blow a fuse. Now we gotta figure out again the gray wire and the pink wires right here on the side of us. And continue on where we left off here. I'm gonna do is try to tap the gray wire and the pink wire here. So hopefully I'm trying to reach over and lose that little screw that I just dropped in here. So it's probably, I don't know where it dropped at, but it's probably somewhere here. Nope, didn't see it. I think I can see a straight shot if anything fell through here. I really do want to get it out because leaving it in there might be a liability on someone's tire. Could be mine. So let me just kind of wobble this around and see where I can get either that or it fell like onto the maybe it fell off of here, maybe it rolled, or maybe it just fell onto. Oh, look at that, found it. Didn't even have to look for it. Just came in and touched itself. Cool, we got it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna screw the other side to the pink wire. Gotta hold it sturdy or else it's gonna fall again. Oh, see? Oh, there we go. At least it didn't fall too far. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I probably would start making these little probe wires soon if I keep on doing this. Those probe wires are so much easier. Probe harness. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, fell. Oh. Fish them out. Just can't get enough to spin freely. I can use a smaller one. A little sharper one digs into more of it. Spin. Spin. There we go. There we go. All right, time for continuity check first to make sure they are getting continuity to the lead. All right, where's our meter? There we go. We're gonna do a continuity check here. How much dragging I do with these leads, I'm surprised it lasts really good. I'm glad for them. Okay. Okay. Select for sound. So what we're gonna do is try to find. There you go. We'll hear that little whisper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna probe for continuity here. We're going out to the gray wire, or yeah, we're going out to the little gray lead there. So let me see if I can get continuity from that. Not getting continuity yet. This gray wire's not helping me. All right, I think it's tapped in there. I think. Okay, cool. Make sure it's not shorting the other. Oh no. The thing about it is continuity on both things. I'm not sure. Are they supposed to short anyway? Maybe they are, huh? Alright, so maybe they were supposed to short even before we did this. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the pink one. I'm sure the pink one's gonna have same continuity for both of the bulbs. I mean, both of the little bolt there. So I'm gonna probe the pink one here on this male side. Go behind it. I hear it. So I guess they're both shorted from the circuit C itself, so I'm not sure why we're shorting it again through the stator here. So we'll find out. Maybe it does something to keep it on, right? Like APM was talking about. So let's go ahead and not force it. So let's go ahead and just bring in another wire. Okay, so our pink wire again was more of our pink wire. We're gonna take the pink wire for the yellow wire, just extending it. We're changing so many colors, you guys, but just keep in mind here, the gray wire is the black wire. Come on, so slippery. Okay, so here we go. The green wire here is going to be for our black and white, which is going to the stator. I mean to the CDI, which is coming from the gray wire here, okay? Even though these guys are jointed, so I don't think it really matters. But just in case it needs to interrupt it, right, we'll know. And ignore this wire here. It's just a jumper wire now. It's really just connecting the skunk wire directly from the ignition coil back to his harness. So ignore that, okay? And then now we're going to take the yellow wire as our pink wire now. Or we can take the white wire. Let's just do the white wire. White wire is pretty much our blue and white wire going from the stator, and that's connected to our pink wire. I know it's confusing. So here we go. Come on, I need to grip you guys. No, I don't want these guys to purposely touch each other because that'll defeat the whole purpose, even though they're shorting each other anyway, so I don't really think it matters. But just want to make sure on my part that I don't help it short it further on the outer surface. Okay, so it's not, yeah, these guys are not touching each other. You can see here, the pink wire and the gray wire, they're separated by a little space there. Hopefully things don't arch, right? So you can see here, they're separated by a little pace. So the pink wire is going to the stator pickup wire, which is the blue and white wire. And then the gray wire is breaking that same wire, but on this side is going directly to the CDI, which is pretty much our black wire here. So that's it, that's a wrap. So let's go and do what we need to do, start it, and we'll find out. Kill switch is still on, I believe, yeah. See that? It's in the middle, as long as it's the middle away from this guy, he's constantly on. I'll open this up just to verify everything with you. See, this guy won't let me hook unless I flip the cup over like this, which is kind of weird. I guess it helps to hold. Okay, it helped hold a little bit. All right, so these guys here, they're not touching, and I think that's it. This is pretty much the test here. So let's do this. Ready? Hopefully it'll start this time. Mach 1 testing. No, unlock. Alarm is tested, right? Here goes. 1, 2. Nothing. All right. The smell. It smells like some kind of engine. Okay, so the orange wire seems to be always the one that's creating this problem. So let's take out the orange wire now. Let's go and take out that orange wire. And we can easily do that because the bolt's on the other side anyway. So let's do this. In fact, you know what? Let's start the scooter. Just make sure we can start the scooter, right? Let's find out. Let's try to start the scooter manually. Okay. Push the start button. Scooter starts fine. Let's go ahead and see if we can push the start button here. Take out the keys. Ah, look at that, the emergency light's on for a second there. Unlock. Yeah, so nothing popped, that's a good thing. Okay, so the scooter starts fine with the orange wire set up the way it was, so we're needing to find out. Last time what didn't make it start was getting the orange wire. So let's go and pull that orange wire out. And I know that our remote start will probably work, I guess, but keeping it on, that's the $1,000,000 question. So let's go and take out that orange wire, shall we? All right, so again, remember again, our black and white wire here on the front, guys, is joined together already, so that's no problem there. So So let's go and pull this guy out back. Oh, pushed him too far out. I guess I'll prepare him next time for the insertion of the other one. You don't want to really flex these guys too many times. They start giving up on you. Just want to fix him up. Okay, so he's out of the game. He's out of the loop. So let's put him back in here. And we won't have to worry about him yet. Just make sure he's not touching any other wire, of course. Oh, man. Oh. All right, so let me connect this guy back. So I guess it does make a good jump wire. All right, make sure these guys aren't touching for any reason. Okay, so the orange wire is out. And if we break or squeeze our brake lever, we might have an opportunity to actually hear it start. But since we don't, well, we'll have to try to find out. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, push, push. Nope. So the orange wire has to trigger something to hold our brake lever for us. So I'm going to do is hold the brake lever, and then I'm going to push the start again. Okay, so here we go. Hold the brake lever. The P is not lighting up because it doesn't really matter. 1, 2. Nope, see there? So it has nothing to do with it. Now if I crisscross those wires together, we can find out, see what happens. Okay, so here we go. Let's crisscross the wires, shall we? We're gonna be swapping them. We're gonna actually take the one from the stator to the orange now, and then the gray one is going directly from the stator. Sorry, the stator is going directly to the orange one. I don't think it really matters, or it will. Maybe it will pop a fuse. Okay. There we go. We just swamped it. So now what we have is the gray wire going directly to the stator, and then on the other junction, the pink wire is going to the CDI now, benzene. We're thinking that's what's really doing it, making it interrupt or not interrupt. Our orange wire is still pulled out this game. So let's go ahead and we'll probably have to hold down the brake lever because nothing's doing it for us. Unlock it. 1, 2. Okay, let's hold down the brake lever. Unlock it. Hold down brake lever. 1, 2. See, there you go. It's just like a dead. That doesn't even feel like it's one to start, period. So I guess the way the wires were before, it worked. So this time it didn't. Let me get APM on the line real quick. Hopefully he's available. And if he can check this out, we'll find out. We seem like we tried it with or without the orange wire, and we're still able just to manually start it. But actually, this is not even a lot to start it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the bullet back one. I guess we won't know. Maybe the alarm is still triggering on there. So let me go and unlock it. And I think our wires are still in the correct reference, the bullet wires and so forth. But we'll find out. Here we go. There we go. So we can still manually start it, but unfortunately our remote start won't work. I can push it again. Maybe I can take the keys out at least. Oh, actually, I hit the unlock button. Sorry. Okay, let me hold down the brake lever. I'll take out the keys. Okay, I unlocked it already, so let me go and hold down the brake lever. Again, we have the pink wire tapped into our original stator wire, and then we have the gray wire on the other end connecting to the CDI, so it kind of jumps the two together. So with the orange wire, it doesn't seem like it's going to help us. We took the orange wire out, we kind of a chance. So let me pull that orange wire. I didn't put it all the way in, so let me just pull it out. That way you guys can see. Oh darn it. All right, I pulled the orange wire out. Now we have a chance of starting it. With the orange wire in, we could start it still manually with a key, but we can never actually start it with the remote start. So here we go. Hold down the brake lever. 1, 2. Let me cut the alarm off. 1, 2. Can't even start it with that. Let's make sure we can still start it with this guy. That's interesting. Yeah, it still wouldn't let us start. The key's lighting up. Alright, so maybe we have a cross reference again. We had this back to where it is now, green. Going to the gray. Oh, well, yeah, is it going to the pink? Yeah, I think it's going to the gray one. So that's back to where it was. I mean, we could try cross reference it again. Let's see this guy real quick. Turn off the key. Okay, we're swamping again. Even though these guys are connected internally with the circuitry, I don't know why it matters to us here, but maybe that's what's causing the alarm kill switch to do its thing. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can fire it up with the usual. Turn it on. Kill switch is on. So that we can start with that. I'm gonna hit the little thunder button with here. 1, 2. Ha! I hit it, actually reverses on me. It turns it off. So that's interesting, huh? It's interesting. All right, so let's go and unlock it. It's unlocked. Hold down the brake lever. All right, so that's it. That was our attempt there to try to get the remote start before we put the front panel on. So it seems like we're still not able to do it. So let's go ahead and just wrap that one back. Let me go and unarm everything. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna troubleshoot the intermittent issue with the RPM cluster and see what's that one wire that's not really causing it to properly conduct itself. It's just conducting inappropriately. There we go. Maybe it's coming like this. I don't know. Try to get it. Look at that. Hold it for me, buddy. All right, so let's go and connect these guys back together. So I'm going to do that right now. You guys can follow along. All right, it was good while it lasted. I'm not sure we need to really tie the boot again instead of getting in the way. I don't think it's actually getting in the way, so we're fine. We'll leave it open just in case we need to get access to it again. We don't have to worry about cutting it. Just gonna connect the bullet wires together, of course. See if I can do it one hand, because I only get one hand free in there easily. Might have to reach for another hand. There we go. Push it all the way in. Okay, let me see if I can squeeze another hand in there somewhat. Now there you go. I want to hear it click. Then put his little wrap back on. Okay, let me pull his bootstrap back on. All right, guy. There you go. I could get a tie strap to it still, but I'm not sure if there's going to be any kind of wetness going in there. But I think it's fine. We can just protect it from the heat. If I see the boot actually slipping off again, I'll find out. Yeah, it should be okay. All right, there we go. So the boot's sort of protecting itself, I guess. All right, so now it's back into there. It's a little boot area. I didn't really tie strap it. So let's go ahead and look at the intermittent issue that we have with our RPM gauge. And we're going to a little pick wire here. And we're going to see which one's actually causing it and which one's helping us. In the meantime of doing this, let's just leave the keys in here for pulling in and out easier. See, right now the cage cluster's not working. There you go, look at that. I moved this guy a little bit and he works. All I'm doing is just shoving this guy up and down. But our RPM's still not working, right? So our RPM has to do with something else. So let's turn this guy off again. You can tell it should come on. Okay, let's take out all these harnesses here. We'll put the orange wire back still. Or no, actually we'll keep it dead off. The reason why is because we can still get our, what do you call that? Our remote start to temporarily look like it's starting, just for show, I guess, but it doesn't really start the scooter. So let me go and clean up all these jumper cables. These guys are pretty awesome to have around. So let's go and do that. Get all these jumper cables squared away. Feels like it's raining, but it's not. I mean, it feels like it's about to rain. That's okay if it's not. It's a better thing for us, right? All right, so we tried that. If I can hear some more information from what APM suggests, I will definitely try it. If you guys have any information how to actually get the remote start to work, it just doesn't hold. I'll show you what it does. It just starts it and it just pretty much stays there. That's the problem we have. Let's put this guy's in the bag back. Good jumper. All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. Now let me close this guy. Open load. No more open load. Okay, so let's go and unscrew those little little Frankenstein bolts that we did purposely to try to tap the gray and pink wire from the other side. We don't need those no more. All right, let me get my little magnet here because he looked like he's about to fall on me. There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha, buddy. All right, let me put him away real quickly because I got a feeling these guys are so loose and sneaky. It might cause some problem. Oh, we've got the other two here. Didn't realize there was two more sets of jumper wires. All right, there we go. Cool. Got that over there. All right, let's do this. See what's the deal with this guy. Okay, so let's go and put back our gray wires too, by the way. Well, we didn't actually did anything to them other than use them as a short. So we're gonna unlatch those guys back. You can see how I unlatched them. They actually stick pretty damn well. So there you go, pull them back like this. We need to fix their little butt here so they can actually go back and interlock. All right, lift. Let's get this guy lift. He's in the corner, we know that. And also you can match on the other side too. It should be a matching color, pink and pink, gray with gray. So this right here will work if we don't put the orange wire in there. And the orange wire here, we're gonna put them in the isolated area again, so we're not using the orange wire. For some reason, the orange wire doesn't do anything for us other than hold the brake lights for us, or just not do anything. So we're gonna put them in the empty slot. And the empty slot is right here in the center. You guys can see this. See that right there? There's an empty slot right there. It doesn't go to no wire. And that empty slot on this side is facing, make sure, yeah, it's right here. It's this one right here. This middle one right there, top middle, or bottom middle now, I swing down. So we're gonna put him in there. That way he won't do anything to the rest of our wires. Now the gray wire here, we can match it, see that? Gray wire's in the corner, gray wire's in the corner, the pink wire's in the middle. So let's go and get those pink and gray wires back to where they would have been, or should have been. All right, let me go and untangle this guy. You might as well get it neatly when you pull it out, right? All right, so let's go back to where he's supposed to be. Okay, gray wire's right there in the front. Yep, he's right in there. He's in this slot right here. Just trying to map him out. I believe it goes this way, right? Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't go this way. Luckily I looked at it before I shoved it down further. Okay, it goes this way. There we go, clap him out, and then the pink wire goes in the middle of him. So let's bring this pink wire back. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so we got the pink wire, we got the gray wire back to where they were. The alarm is still live. We didn't pop a fuse, which is good, right? Save us a little trip. All right, so let's see here. I'm not sure because my gauge cluster wasn't connected maybe too. I wait to do all that and found out that maybe because of the fact I didn't connect my gauge cluster all the way, right? But I don't think so. I think the remote alarm start will be independent from the gauge cluster. Your scooter does not depend on being able to view itself. Might be a possibility, but the very chances are it's very slim, I don't think. Okay, so here we go. We can start the scooter remotely if we had someone to hold the brake lever. But it won't even hold, it won't start for very long though, that's the problem. So here we go. Then I'm gonna hit this 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. Sorry, let me go on. Okay, 1, 2. Should actually allow us to remotely start, but maybe it needs the ignition first of all to register the key, right? So unfortunately, I don't know why it does that, but here we go. Kill switch on. See that? The scooter starts. I'm gonna double tap this. 1, 2. take out the keys, or should have been able to. All right, so turn on the keys. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. 1, 2. Oh, our blue wire should work. Now we can't even remote start it for show and tell. Can't you give us that at least? Huh. I wonder why. Everything's connected back to where it would have been. The orange wire is no longer in service. Okay, let's go and arm it. Okay, let's unarm it. Okay, let's go ahead and remote start it. 1, 2. I know the orange wire is no longer in service. 1, 2. Nope. Usually it allows us to at least start it over. That blue wire usually initiates. Unless I have to have my kill switch off. I'll take it off. Okay. One, 2. Nope. Nothing there. Wow. Not even our usual remote start won't even work. Because the orange wire is the only thing that held it last time. And I know I didn't put the orange wire back in the slot. It's in an empty slot where there's no orange wire. The only thing we different was we disconnected this, gauge cluster here. I could put it back. See if that'll work. Might be a coincidence if it did, so I don't believe it yet until we do a couple more trials. Okay, unlock. Okay, I'm gonna hold down the brake lever, or hold from up top here, you can see. Okay, 1, 2. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Seriously? This thing right here makes a complete loop? Well, I took everything off just to come back to knowing that this guy wasn't connected. But I think it would have been the same thing too, because I believe this skunk wire was the same skunk wire from our CD and DC CDI. If I do a continuity test, it probably is the same bullet wire connection. Let's see here. In fact, I could do it right now, find out for you. Let me take this off, just to... Wow, this thing actually controls something, huh? There's a blue wire, but then again, it changes color anyway, right? Once it gets to the CDI, it changes to black and white for us, so. But let's check this out, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing here. Maybe I could have had it on the first time, right? And did that. It might have worked. Hold down the brake lever, unlock. Nope, see? And this guy's still out. It was just a coincidence. I knew it was. It wasn't the fact that I just could imagine. Okay, unlock. Start it. See, I can't do it unless someone hold the brake lever for us. See, that's all it does. In fact, one time we got to where it was running for a little bit, right? And then it died out. So that's interesting. Now I better start the scooter for it to actually keep dying out because we did so many crank attempts. I consider a couple a lot. So let's go ahead and crank this out. Oh shit. Our kill switch is off the whole time, dummy. All right, let's do this. The kill switch should start. The remote start should start, right? Okay, let's do this. It will start, but again, remember it dies prematurely. So here we go. Hold on the brake lever. Our guy's still out of here, so don't think that maybe because this guy was connected, all of a sudden voodoo workly. Things happen like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the remote start just a second here. Hold down the brake lever. 1, 2. See that? But the minute I let go of the brake, it actually kills it quickly. Let me do this again. 1, 2. Unlock it. Ready? 1, 2. There you go. Now it has a chance for it to at least start, because last time when we actually tried to connect the wires directly to it, directly to the stator between CDI, that wouldn't even do it for us. So it's not that. So we got to figure out what else could be another option there. But at least we got to play start again, right? So while we're working on trying to figure that out, we'll put that in the back burner. If APM can think of other options there, we'll try it. But for right now, I think what's best for us to just go ahead and try to get our intermittent RPM gauge cluster working. Okay. Right now, I don't think the RPM's working yet, but I wanted to know what's controlling what. So let's